This is Rich 220. We're going to do a compression test on number 3. I've already done it on number 1. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're going to do a compression test on number 2. Number 1 and 3 have already been done, and they have almost 90 each. If this works, I'm not testing any others because I can't get my hands in there in order to get the spark plugs out. I have to take all this other stuff off first. If number 2 has 90, it has above 90. It's got 95. Only thing we're doing is taking everything off and putting the heads on. That's it. I'm done. I am tired of being aggravated by this car. Every time I come out here and work on this thing, I've got a problem with some stupid crap that don't want to cooperate. Okay, number 1 is out. And that one's out. All right, well, I've got to put these back in, because I want to line this up at top dead center before I go taking anything off. Okay. Use a flathead screwdriver in the spark plug number 1 hole. As soon as I can find it. We're going to take this off too so I can see the piston. And up and going down. And if this don't stop this crap. Let's see where number 1 is, because everything else is lining up except for that frickin' window. Nope, not quite there. A hair more, and it should be there. No, it's not. It will not go backwards. Okay, Rich here. So, the number one cylinder has 90. The number two has 85. Or no, number three has 85. The number two has 95. Number three and number two are the two pistons that I replaced with new rings. So if they've got that kind of compression, I'm sure everything else has got better than that or the same. And if that's the case, it will fire over once I change the head gaskets. So for right now, the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these plugs out, because it ain't going to help trying to get this thing located up on number one. It's not going there. It's not even remotely close. Over here. Move! God damn you. Why didn't it go all the way up? She's in. That's top dead. That's where she's supposed to be. Get a black marker and mark this thing up. Okay, folks. This is how you know you're on top dead center. This one gets ready to go down. It hasn't started yet, but it gets ready to. The screwdriver that I put in the number 1 spark plug hole is all the way up. In other words, the piston is pushing up against the screwdriver. So I backed it out. Now, here's the other thing. The rotor is as close to 1 as it's going to get. That's just a matter of adjusting this left or right. Okay? To either advance it or retard it. Now I can take everything apart. Okay. Alright, spark plug wires, distributor, all that shit's coming off. Take all the plugs out, every one of them. Number 1 is out. Okay. This comes off. Put that in there. Okay. Take the battery out of here, because I ain't going to need that for now. Wires off of the battery. Okay. Time to pull the battery out. No. Handle on. Unbelievable. Out. Nope, that's a starter. Okay. Try and reach that from the front. Yep. Oh yeah. There's that. Take this out. Oh yeah. This friggin' thing is leaking all over the damn place on that side. The passenger side. Probably right from the back too, just as I suspected. She definitely needs the head gaskets. So I gotta go through all this crap again. Wonderful. No, not really. It's called sarcasm. You ever heard of it? Yep, everything's coming off again, folks. This time when I take everything out, the lifters are going to get primed before everything goes back together. Okay, that's 2. There's number 3. Well, that's loose. Number 4. Not too bad. Number 5. Oh, that's real loose. Jesus. And number 6. Now we're going to take the linkage off of the gas for the carburetor. Nice cotter pin. Jesus. I have no idea why this is being so stubborn. Okay, there goes that one. And then this one. Okay. Those are both off. Nothing like doing something a second time, huh? Okay, let me see if I got a ratchet. With a 9/16. Nope, that's a 5/8. 5/8 is for the big bolts. What size is this? Millimeter. That don't even belong in here. I have in here anymore. Is that 9/16? Yes, it is. Okay, back there. Let's do this. That off. Take that off. Oh, that's really loose. Oh, that's tight. All right. Out of the way. Said out of the way. Fucking pain in the ass shit. Man, they ain't coming off without a damn wrench. What a game plan, GM. Okay, there's one. Need to get this to hell out of the way. I remember the one that's over by the oil sending unit is not going to come out, so there is no bolts missing. Okay, this spark plug wire's got to come off. Where the hell it is? Off. Around the other side, it move. Why this thing is giving me so many problems. Move, ass. Damn, man. Just want to get this friggin' thing worked on and get it over with. I don't need all this extra BS. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take this one off. Alright, there's another one. And we just got to get the one in the front over here. Take the generator off. Should be the same. Now remember, I have a complete head gasket kit inside. Nope, still got to get loosened up more. Okay. Now, I'm going to go inside and get a Sharpie so I can mark the distributor. I will be right back. Okay, folks, I'm back. Here's the Sharpie. And if you remember, we had the distributor cap, or the distributor set right here. So that's where I'm going to mark it, right there. Okay. Now, we got one side out, and this spark plug wire's got to come out. Okay. That's the end of that wire. That's out. Now we got to do the other side. Okay, and just in case anybody's wondering how I came to the conclusion that that was actually the right place to mark where the rotor is on the distributor, I did 4 resolutions going completely around from 1 back to 1 back to 1 back to 1. So 4 times until the piston on the number 1 cylinder went up and was as close as possible for it to be before the number 2, well, the second rocker arm in to start going down. So it's set at top dead, and the distributor is set at 1, but the distributor itself is advanced. Where the vacuum advance is, it's a little bit over more than what it should be. So that'll give me a little play in between. And the timing mark on the harmonic balancer is smack in the middle of all the marks on the timing mark tab. So that's how I derived my conclusion of being at top dead center. Can't start it when you're taking it apart, so those things are not possible when you have things disassembled already. And then when I take this apart, I'm going to see where the little points are on the top and lower gear. Top and lower gear, and if they're where they're supposed to be, then we'll just put the head gaskets on, put everything back together, drop the distributor in, and she should fire right over. I'm doing this the slow way because, like I said, if I get aggravated, I lose parts. I don't deal well with stress, especially when it's uncooperative. And normally this car is very uncooperative about me dismantling it. In layman's terms, it's more of a pain in the butt than any other car I've ever worked on. Not because of it being a 283 engine. Heck, the 283s are simple. They're not a problem. But for some reason, this thing has a tendency to do its best to do nothing but aggravate the hell out of me. And my patience are running very thin. According to this wrench, that thing should be loose enough to take it off. But because it's got to be playing this game, all the wires are all tangled up and everything else, you know, let's aggravate the hell out of me even more. Why the hell not? You know, I got nothing better else to do all frickin' weekend. You know, only got to do a dry run because I got to do a run tomorrow with it. But that's no big deal. Hey, what the hell? Yep. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's got to come out. Where the hell is that going to? Oh, nice. It's tangled up over here in the frickin' fuel line. And sunk into some hole. Oh. Not the way it started out. I don't know how the hell it got in there. No clue. But like I said, this car loves to aggravate the hell out of me. Does its best every time. The only problem is, I ain't taking any more of its shit. Get off. Now. Fucking pain in the ass. Get caught on something else, why don't you? Don't make anything simple for me to do so I can get out of it and get it over with. God forbid that would happen. Okay, coil over there. Don't care. Let's see. What do you know? It's like everything up top is a 9/16. How about that? Even the thermostat housing. Piece of hell going all over the place trying to look for a 1/2 inch and 5/8 and 3/4 and whatever the hell else. Okay, there's the window for the distributor cap. See, since it falls off every time. Okay, take this off. It's a choke, which is actually adapted into the exhaust manifold. Bye. Okay. Yeah, there should be 2 back there too, but there may only be 1. I don't know. Nope, there's 2. Okay. Now, I need to know a little question. Do you guys put gasket sealant on your head gaskets or no? Because I was always taught that's a no-no. They're only supposed to lay flat over the little stubs that are sticking out of the engine block. And then you're supposed to be able to lay the head over the top of it. Torque it down, crush it, so that it makes a seal. But my thing is if, what the hell's going on here? I need pliers. I gotta get that off. Be a pair of pliers over here. I thought I saw a pair. Yeah, these small vice grips will do just good fine. Just gotta get this the hell off of there. Well, I also know why they're not getting good spark as far as spark plugs go. Mainly because there's corrosion on these distributor coil connectors. Okay, so we got that on there. This has got to get out of the way because I don't know what the hell it's connected to, but every time it was connected to something before, it would short out. All right, there's the coil. So far we got the coil. We got all the bolts on the driver's side out on the intake. And we got 2 more to take out on the passenger side. All right, so the distributor is marked. I'm pulling it out. This way I can get these bolts out and take this intake off. And they're already loose. Holy cow. Okay. There's that one. Okay, now we got to get the last one back here. I think that's loose too. I have to double check it, but I'm thinking it is. Yeah, I could turn it by hand. All right, that's the end of the intake manifold bolts. They're all out. Let's see. Let's get this one off too. The thermostat housing bolts. And we can disconnect the bottom hose because, well, heck, that ain't going anywhere. Okay, get that off of there. And if we have antifreeze in these pistons, then, well, what I'm going to do is take the shop vac and vacuum them out. Okay, here's the passenger side valve cover. That's off. Okay, this hose is off. Alright, I'm going to take all these let's see, what is it? Should be 5/8. Coil. There's this. Okay. Yeah, they're loose anyway, so. I think I need a better ratchet. I think for some reason this thing is slipping. Yeah. Yeah, that'll lock the, what the heck they call it, the C-clamp is coming off. We'll just use the, where the hell is it, torque wrench. I'm not going to put any torque on it. We're just going to take these things off. That way I ain't got to worry about busting up my arms. Okay. Let's see, everything is pretty much off as far as the intake goes. So, actually, why don't I take that off now? As it's already off. Take the thermostat, the hose off of the thermostat with the thermostat housing so I don't have to fight with it. Okay, there's one. Nope, still gotta go yet. Also want to see what the heck this looks like on the inside. We may get this running this year, folks. If you're still there, yes you are, okay. Yes, we may get this running this year. So, all right, now that we got all the bolts out, I'm gonna put them in the valve cover here. Even the window to the distributor. That's coming out too. The distributor cap, actually. Okay, that's a water pump bolt. The screen for the, not the screen, the little, the metal screen thing that covers up the window on the distributor. Okay, then we got this, which is the cotter pin for the carburetor. And we could just take this off. Alright, now put that down there. Better yet, let's move this. That'll work. Okay, now, there we go. Alright folks, I gotta get a better grip on this. You can go right in there. Okay. And these can go over here. Okay. All right. There is your distributor, folks, or the not distributor, intake manifold with the distributor and the carburetor. Done. There, right there. Okay. All right, now we got to dismantle everything else. Yeah. Let's see, we have that one, which is a 9/16. That one. Can you see all that? Okay, so everything's off. These are still good, but I'm going to use new ones, so I'm going to clean them up and remove everything. So we're going to start fresh and get this done the right way. Let's see how we do here. Yeah, those are on there good. They're not messed up at all. But yep. I'm gonna replace them too. Okay. And we'll check the push rods and make sure they're not bent. Let's see, you need 1/2 inch for that. 1/2 inch for that. Well, the good thing is none of the valves are blown up. I think they just need to be primed. And that is not going to work for that. Get on there. That's it. Yep. Oh yeah. This time it should be right. There shouldn't be any problems with this. If there is, I want to know why. Well, if there was any sludge on that, there's not anymore. It's gone. How far is it? Yeah, it's almost off. Did it loosen up yet? No, not yet. That's almost off. Okay, next. Two. It's three. We got 3 push rods. Make that 4. If I can get it out. Okay, 5, 6, all right, 7, 8, That puts a walloping on your arms. There's 8. Somebody was saying something about putting the same push rods back where they came from. If they're not flattened where the oil goes through the rod and they're not bent, they all have a usage area of wear. Even after you clean it, it still shows. So it's a bit much to go through all that. You don't have to. All you got to do is make sure that your push rods are not bent. I don't think anybody's going to go through marking each push rod with a number on it to remember where it came from, or even care for that matter. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, that one's out. Last one on this side. Should be enough. No, it's not. Wow. Yep, out you come. Okay. All right, that side is off. I think he gave out. I thought it was still recording, but apparently not. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. All right. Yep. Yeah, this should go pretty fast, considering this is my second time doing this on this car. It doesn't look like any of the lifters are collapsed. They look like they're all still intact. Okay, that's off. And that's coming out. Okay. taking these all out, and then I'm stopping for a while. You guys get the gist of what I'm doing here. You know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to take forever this time in order to get it done either, because there's still a chance that it could snow out here, and I don't want everything rusting up. Okay, that's loose on this one now. Still recording? Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I took it off a pause, because sometimes I forget. I don't want to forget doing this. I want y'all to see that I know what I'm doing. It's just very time consuming, and you have to have a lot of energy for this. Alright, that one should be ready to come off. Yes, it is. Alright. Out. Alright. So far, none of them are bent. So there are no collapsed lifters, and there are no bent rods. We'll test it for sure on a flat surface. If they roll with a wobble, then they got to be replaced. If they don't, and they roll flat, then there's no problem. Plus, I didn't want you people thinking that I forgot about doing this. This time we're doing it right. We're not going to play games with it. I'm not putting it up on the jack stands, so that way I have to straddle it and make the back end corner crumple while I'm trying to put the head on. Not going to have that this time. Yeah, that should be coming out. Nope, I guess not. Wow, looks like the last two are a royal pain. And here's the last one. Yep, last two rods are coming out. Push rods, that is. Let's see, that's out. And oh, that's out. Okay, folks, all the push rods are out. Now, the only thing we got to do with this is get the fan off, the water pump, the generator, and then the exhaust manifolds. And then I can rip this head off. Both of them. And put new ones on. New head gaskets. In any event, that's about all we got time for today. Just so you can see, everything's off. There's the distributor. There's the intake over there with the distributor cap, or distributor itself. There's the push rods and all the bolts for the intake manifold. And all the bolts that are for the valve covers are in that rag that I put in the car, I believe, on the front seat. So, yep, hair's a mess and everything. That's going to do it for me for today, folks. Please like and subscribe. Hit the bell for post notifications. Leave a comment down below. Share this with your friends. Because after all, I'm doing this to get views. So that way I can up my ratings. So that way I can actually be acknowledged. Instead of being like a nobody, I guess you call it. Anyway, have a great day. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.